Hi everybody, Adam here with Etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Titan chain snow tire chains with cam tensioners for your guys' wide base tires on our 2020 Chevy Silverado. So we are going to have a ladder pattern style chain. So we also are going to have some cam tensioners on these chains as well. It's going to help us get that nice fit. But we do have a low carbon steel construction, and these are a studded twist link tire chain. So what that means is, as you can see, we do have twisted links, but then these right here are the studs. This is what makes this chain probably one of the more aggressive chains that you guys can really get here at Etrailer, just because of those big V-bar links. Extremely, extremely tough and durable. We are going to be able to use these for hopefully a couple of different seasons, but definitely for those really, really dire applications that we have extreme conditions. A lot of ice, a lot of snow, whatever it may be. If you guys do have ice, these are definitely going to get the job done. They're going to dig in and get you out of whatever you guys need. These are relatively larger links, but we really have a lot of wheel well clearance here in our Silverado. So I don't really think we'll have any issues with that. Another thing that I really like about the cam tensioners is just the amount of adjustability we have. I really didn't even tighten all of them down just because I already got the fitment I needed before I even needed to do that. So with the different links we can pick from on the front and the back, and of course the 3 different cam tensioners that we had to choose from, definitely going to be able to get a fit for you guys, just because a lot of the times I see a bunch of Silverados going down the road. They have the big knobby tires on them, but whenever I had knobby tires on my truck, they look great at the very beginning, but you have a lot of rubber on there, but it starts to wear away. So as that starts to wear away and your tire gets a little bit smaller, not a whole lot, but it does make a difference. With all these adjustments, you don't really have to worry about that at all. It does come in a pack of 2. So if you guys are just putting them on the back tires, you guys can just go ahead and grab the same exact one here. It just comes in a pack of 2, but for your 4-wheel drive applications, just grab 2 pair, and then you guys will be able to put them on all 4 of your tires. It does come in a canvas bag. This isn't the best carrying case in my opinion, just because I like the more hard cases with zippers. They usually last a little bit longer. These tend to rip, but when it comes to a bag like this, not the worst. There's definitely others that are a lot thinner and rip almost instantly. This one's definitely going to be able to hopefully handle all the wear and tear over a couple of different seasons. So let's just go ahead and show you guys how to install them. First things first, just lay out your chains. Make sure there's no twists, kinks in the links, or any knots or tangles, anything like that. And then the other thing we need to make sure of is 2 things. One, we need to look at these little hooks here. We're going to have an open side, and then we're going to have a more smooth side. That's the side that we want to put towards our tire. That's just going to prevent any unnecessary damage from happening. And then, of course, we want the cam tensioners to be on the outside of the tire so we can get to them. So once you guys do that, just grab the center of the chains the best you can, and then just go ahead and drape them over the tire. Try to get them as even as possible, both right and left, and also just make sure we get the chains on the meat of the tires. And then we can go ahead and go around back and make our first connection. So we are going to have one side with some links on it, and then the other side's going to have a hook. We're just going to find the best link for our tire. I do highly suggest you guys doing this before we're in the instance where we need them, just because we'd rather just figure out the right length that's going to fit for our tire when we really don't have to. So do it on your garage floor. It'll be a lot more comfortable. So now we can go around front and make the same connection. Now up front, a little bit different, pretty much the same deal. Just choose a link. We're just going to put our little tensioner through there and just kind of fish it through, rotate it around, and then we can go ahead and link it onto this spare link here. I do have a decent amount of play still, but as you guys can see, I don't really think I'll be able to get to this other link. So again, just find the best link for the application you guys are using, but this is a little too tight, and we really don't want to over tighten these chains. I really can't get that over. So definitely going to have to go with this guy here and just connect it to this link. But then what we do recommend that you guys use is a rubber tensioner. But first, what we're going to do is kind of cut out all this slack with the included tool. Looks like this. Pretty much the flat side. We're just going to take it into the cam. I like to start with the cam kind of in the center. Just go ahead and put it in there. Rotate it. We don't have to do all of them. As of right now, I'd rather not tighten another one just because this is extremely tight. Like extremely tight. So I would definitely say that is good. So toss the tool aside, put it away so you can find it later. And then rubber tensioners. We do recommend that you guys use these. They don't come with the kit, but if you guys just scroll down on the web page you guys are on, it should be in the related product section of our page. So go ahead and just make sure that we're taking these hooks here, and we want them to be facing out away from our tire. So kind of like this. And then of course we want to be as uniform as we can when stretching these tensioners, so make sure they're nice and symmetrical. It's just going to help evenly distribute all that tensioning that these rubber tensioners are doing. So once we're done with that, we want you guys to get in the vehicle, go ahead, roll it over a couple of times, and then come back out. Make sure it's still nice and tight, and if it is, pretty much ready to hit the road. Well, everyone, that just about does it for a look at the Titan Chain Snow Tire Chains with cam tensioners for your wide base tires on our 2020 Chevy Silverado.